here. And I didn't know my. There's another way. Oh. You would do that instead?
I will not get any butts, I swear.
Yeah.
You can. My butt looks pretty good in these pants. You can get my butt.
These
It's
are
fine.
still live.
I love my
They
butt.
are
Yeah.
Not to be pictured.
How are the girls?
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Busy.
Bet. Yeah. How old are they now?
I'll be 7 in July.
Stop it. Oh my gosh.
I giggled so much at your little social media.
Dude, same. That made my day. I had so much fun.
I told Rebecca last night, I was like, every time you started to say, hey Rebecca, and you'd be like, with a smirk, I started laughing. And then when you said to Eric,
So are you gonna leave now?
she has no,
Yeah, she has no chill.
she has no poker face.
Yeah, this is not-
But when you were in the break room, and she looked at you like, why are you bothering me with this? Why are you talking to me?
Yes.
I'm doing something.
Yes.
It was just so funny.
It was amazing.
Very, very appropriate.
Yeah, I thought so. I feel like it was very accurate portrayal of all of our personalities.
I was talking about that we put a bleep before that, but
Yeah.
I never did
Yeah.
it. It's like a warning, like please.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't exactly line it.
No.
Instagram does that automatically when you add captions. Do you know that? Yeah.
Oh, they
yeah.
do a very
Mhm.
good job.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I posted that video of me and Cece where I was like, oh shit. And she goes, oh shit. I did not flip it out, but it was really funny.
Is someone else coming?
I just have another mat set up because there was supposed to be Erica and Rebecca too, and I had one in case someone else didn't bring their mat. But if it's just us, we can just go ahead and get started.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
You can join in.
Yeah, people can pop in late and whatever. So, okay. Well, hi. I'm going to turn you down just a little bit.
Are we drawing?
A little bit. You are more than welcome to join
No.
in too.
No.
Yeah.
Door.
I don't have a good poker face either. I'm gonna move this just so I can't see it.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you guys
You're
for
welcome.
being here and supporting me on this journey. I do need to record for a full hour, so if you guys have to be somewhere at 1, you can absolutely get up and leave early, and I'll just finish on my own. That's a-okay. So today is going to be a combination of things. We're going to do a similar activity like we did on the retreat, where we're doing some EMDR components with writing, kind of focusing on a negative belief and then more of an affirmation, and doing a little bit of drawing around that, a lot of breathing and tapping and bilateral movement with the flow. And I do normally like to do more like sun salutations and then the flow, but we're kind of doing it a little bit different since we're starting seated. So give me feedback on how that works energetically. It is different than I normally format it, but I feel like it works for this. So comfortable seated position, whatever is comfortable for you. Before we start, we're going to eyes open or closed. We are going to go to a safe space or a happy memory. So think of either an imaginary place that when you think of it, it gives you the warm fuzzies. It can be a beach, it can be outer space, it can be the jungle, or it can just be a really happy memory of being at Disneyland or walking on the beach with your kids. Anything that inspires joy. And I want you to take a deep breath once you're there and just really inhale all the warm fuzzies that you get from this real or imaginary space. And one more deep breath, really focus on where you're feeling that joy in your body and breathe into that. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Beautiful. So you should have a piece of paper in front of you. And I want you to, we're going to shift gears a little bit. So now we are going to shift to something activating. It doesn't necessarily have to be a trauma. Please don't focus on a primary trauma because we are not reprocessing trauma. But either like a core fear or a core negative belief, something that's currently activating you, whether it's I'm not good enough, or I'm not lovable, or I'm not taken seriously, or Even if it's just a word of stress or lack of self-care, some concept or idea that's activating, and I want you to just write it in the middle of your paper. Very good. Okay, now in the bottom right hand corner, on a scale of 1 to 10, I want you to write how activating that concept or fear is for you. 10 being the worst, 0 being not at all. Okay. And so now, you guys know like knobs, like a volume knob on like a TV or a car stereo? If your thing is at a 5, I want you to imagine this knob and you are going to turn it up 2 decimals. So if it's at a 5, we're going to put it at a 7. If it's at an 8, we're going to turn it to a 10. Okay, so grab the imaginary knob and I want you to turn the volume up to make it a little bit more activating. And now that we're at 2 levels higher, now I want you to scribble it out and just scribble, scribble, scribble the word, the page. Yes. It can be neat, it can be chaotic. Very good. Okay. Now, let's take that knob again. And if we went from a 5 to a 7, we're going to turn it down to a 3. So we're going to turn it down 2 levels below where we started. Okay? And see how that feels. You notice if it's easier to turn the volume up or down. Okay, so now that we're trying to turn it down, we're going to scribble one more time. You can scribble over it again, or you can scribble in a different direction. Very good. Good job. Okay. Now we're going to flip the page over. And we are going to write, it can be the opposite of that. It can be a resilient belief, an affirmation, or just a positive word that you want to connect with today. The word that I chose when I did this was authenticity. And that was what I wanted to bring into this practice and into this moment. So you can choose a word, a phrase, a mantra. Beautiful. So now we are going to focus on this word and write at the bottom 1 to 7 how true it feels. 7 being like this in my heart of hearts is just my whole personality, and 1 being I wish this were true, but it doesn't feel true. And now we're going to tap that in. So either on your knees or crossing your arms to your shoulders. We're going to breathe into this mantra or affirmation and tap in those good feelings. Very good. One more deep breath. Okay. Amazing. You guys are doing so good. Yes. So next we're going to do some progressive muscle relaxation. This is one of those tip skills that you either love or hate, right? Just like breathing, we have to breathe to live, but this is one that can be helpful or it can be activating. But we'll do a lot of other things, so if it's activating, we'll get through it. So first we're going to, on an inhale, we're going to clench our fists, and on the exhale, release. We're going to work our way through our body doing this, okay? So next we're going to clench our arms on the inhale, and on the exhale, release and feel the relaxation. Next inhale, we're going to activate our chest and our shoulders. Exhale, release the tension. Next inhale, your face and your head. Really scrunch it up. Unless you have Botox and you can't scrunch, do the best that you can. And on the exhale, release. Next, we're going to go to our core. Inhale, engage your core. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, release. Next, you're going to activate your in your butt and your pelvis. Really activate those glutes. On the exhale, release. Inhale, we're going to activate our thighs now. Exhale, release. Next, our calves. Inhale, we're going to really activate. And exhale, release. And then our feet, we're going to really flex your feet. Feel all the tension in there on the inhale. Exhale, release. Last one, we're going to tense our entire body, every single muscle from our head to our toes. And on the exhale, release. Good job. Okay, perfect. And since you guys organically moved into legs straight ahead, we are going to do a little bit of twisting here. So you're going to bend your right leg, put your left elbow on the outside of your right knee, and you're going to twist out. Perfect. Look over your right shoulder, and on each exhale, try to twist a little bit further. And when you're ready, release. Come back to facing forward. We're going to switch legs. So bend your left leg, right elbow on the outside of your left knee, and twist. And look over your left shoulder. And when you're ready, come back. We're going to butterfly. So connect your feet. Bring them as close into your hips as you can. If you need to pull your butt out underneath you, go for it. And so your top toes want to be touching if possible, like you're kind of holding a little book. You can flutter your knees, fly away like a happy butterfly. That's my favorite. And we'll do a little bit of a twist here. So put your left hand on your right knee, arm behind you, and gentle, gentle twist. Come back to center. Right hand outside your left knee, gentle twist. Come back to center. You can keep your hands on your knees or your feet, whatever's comfortable. We're going to rotate our necks. We're just going to put our right ear towards our right shoulder, shoulder back, back to center, and back to the other side. If you just want to move your neck around to what feels comfortable, you can roll it out if you want, or just go side to side. Roll it forward and roll it back. Just make sure that you go back in the other direction. Now we're going to pull our shoulders up and back. We're just going to lift them up towards our ears and relax them back. Very good.
My hips are so tight.
Okay, so let's do a little bit of a hip opener. Let's shift into fire log. If you guys are able to stack your legs like this, it's like a half pigeon. Very good. So you're keeping your feet a little bit more out. They're not as in, so that they're stacked on top like firewood. Yes, very good. Bring your top foot a little bit more forward towards your knees.
My surgery hip, it just.
Okay, if that doesn't work,
is that okay?
yeah, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, if
Okay.
it doesn't connect, as long as you're comfortable,
Yeah.
don't do. If anything doesn't feel good, don't
Okay.
do it. Okay?
Okay.
But this is a really good hip opener, and it's like a prep for pigeon. So this is a really good one. If you want to fold forward, you can, and if that hurts, then don't do it. Yeah, but if it does feel good, then go ahead and walk your hands forward.
You too tight. Look at they're still
Good job. Okay, let's do the other side. And you want to stack them so your knees are kind of on top of your feet and vice versa. Very good.
I know this
yes.
one's much easier.
Yes. No, it's super interesting. So if you
Oh, yeah,
can
that's
bend
way
forward
easier.
in this one, yes. My right side's always a lot more bendy than my left. Yeah.
Sorry, I got my
No,
wrist.
you're good. You're good. Okay. So let's go ahead. We are going to come up onto our knees, and we are going to tuck our toes under our feet and sit back on your heels. So this is a really nice toe stretch. Yes. People don't stretch their toes enough. It's important. Yes. So stretch here and just feel the stretch in your toes. Notice the discomfort. Breathe through it. We're going to come back onto our heels. You can lay your feet flat on the floor. And we're going to go back and have you guys done camel before? Okay. So what you're going to do, you're going to come up on your knees, reach back towards one foot, and if that feels comfortable, then reach back and grab the other one. Yeah, yeah, look at you go. Yes.
I can do one at a time.
Amazing. Yes, yes. Good job. All right, we'll come back to hands and knees. Also, did you guys notice my beautiful mask?
Yes,
Have you
gorgeous.
seen it? Okay, so hands and knees. We're gonna do some cat-cow. But if you just want to like wiggle out your back a little bit first, and just kind of like rotate and feel the stretch in your back and your hips, feel free to have some free movement here. And then when you're feeling nice and situated, you're wagging your tails. We're going to inhale into cow, put your hips up and back, and then exhale into cat. Really round your back and engage your core. And just go at the pace of your own breath, going back and forth. Cat to cow. And if you want to include some movement with it, you can. It's good, it's good. And then come back to a neutral spine whenever you're ready. If you want to center your right knee a little bit, we're going to extend our left leg behind us. And then if this feels comfortable, go ahead and extend your right arm. So alternating the opposite arm and leg. Very good. And then we're going to bring our elbow towards our knee and engage our core. And then reach back out in front. Inside, touch your knee to your elbow, engage your core, extend back out. Very good. One more, elbow to knee, and extend out. You guys are crushing it.
I'm doing the wrong one. I was like, I feel so off balance. Okay.
That's impressive you did it on the same side.
I feel like I'm gonna fall over.
So if this feels good, feel free to bend your back leg, reach back, and kick back into your hand. Amazing! Yes!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes! Oh, you guys are doing so good. Okay.
Are we though?
You are! You are! Okay, so now we're going to switch sides. So now we're going to center our left knee and right leg back, left arm forward. There you go. Yes. Same thing, we're going to bring our elbow into our knee and extend. Engage your core as you bring it in and extend. Awesome. Bring your knee into your elbow, extend, and if this feels good, bend your back leg, reach back, and kick into your foot. Amazing! Look at you yogis go! Yay! Okay, now release. Now we're going to push up and back into our first down dog of the day. So like in theory, you should just be able to push back, right? But if your legs and your torso are different,
I appreciate
are
that.
different lengths, I need to walk my hands back a little bit.
Yeah.
And I get a better
I
stretch.
usually have to.
Yep. So a good way to make sure you have good form is to bend your knees a little bit so your chest connects with your legs. And then as you straighten your legs, try to maintain that same depth in your shoulders. And now you're going to shift forward into hovering your knees above the ground. Very good. And then shift back into down dog. And we're going to repeat this. And back into down dog. Very good. Hover your knees. And push back. Hover your knees. Make sure that your knees stay a little bit hip distance apart. And push back into down dog. Do 2 more. Hover those knees, push back into down dog. Hover one more. Hold it, hold it. Amazing. Push back into down dog. Now we are going to hop or step forward to the top of your mat. Yeah. Killing it. Okay. So now we're going to do a few sun salutations. Okay. So we're going to inhale, extend the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend, straighten your back, look forward, and hop or step back into a half plank. From the half plank, you're going to push forward and roll onto the top of your feet for up dog. If Cobra is more comfortable, go ahead and do Cobra.
I think I am a Cobra.
Cobra's like this, where you're on your thighs, and if you want to, so it's a difference in having a little bit of bend in your elbows for Cobra. Yes, and then push back up and back to down dog. You guys are doing amazing. Hop or step forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend, look forward. Hop or step back. And chaturanga into either Cobra or up dog. Amazing. What's up, dog? Okay, we're going to do one more. Hop or step forward. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, extend, look forward. Hop or step back. Chaturanga. Okay, push back into down dog. You're going to center your left foot a little bit and lift your right leg up. Oh gosh, beautiful. Now we're going to put that top leg up between our front hands. Very good. Okay, you're going to put that back heel down on the ground and go up into warrior one. If a high lunge is more comfortable, you can, or you guys are in perfect warrior ones. So lean into that front leg a little bit and make sure it's out to the side so you can see your front big toe. And we're going to move into cactus arms here. Make sure that your shoulders are facing forward. Perfect. So on our inhales, we're going to lean back, and on our exhale, we're going to whoosh, push that energy forward. Go at the pace of your own breath. Inhale, and whoosh. A little bit of Qigong there, yoga practice. So inhale, and then whoosh on your exhale. Two more. Very good. Now bring your right hand down to the inside of your right foot. And if you want to line up your elbow with your knee and extend your left arm up and look up towards the sky. Beautiful. Okay, hands back on the ground. Back up into down dog. We'll do a chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Back into down dog. And second side. So center your right foot. Lift your left leg in the air. Keep your hips squared. And when you're ready, bring that left leg up between your hands. High lunge. I know the squishy ones are. They go rogue. Yes. So up into high lunge or warrior one, whatever is more comfortable for you. Make sure you lean into that front leg and push it out to the side so you can see your big toe. Cactus arms. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale. Last one. Okay, now bring your right foot to the inside of your, left hand, left foot. Line up your knee with your shoulder and lift your right arm up. Pull that top shoulder back so it feels like you're flat against a wall. Amazing. Okay, hands back down, up into down dog. And our last chaturanga, I promise. You guys are doing it. Okay, back into down dog. We're going to come back to our hands and knees.
No, you hear it.
Okay, so now we're doing what Elena was doing earlier. So right hand, right knee, stay on the floor. Or wait, left hand, left knee, whatever side.
Stays on the floor.
Yes, we are going to stack our hips and straighten our right leg. And then extend your right arm up and over your head to the front of the room. So align your arm with your ear. Yep, very good. So stay here, or if you're feeling good, lift that top leg.
Wow.
Look at you girls go. If this feels good, bend that top leg and grab your foot and kick back. Leaning tiger. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Yay! Okay, release. Back to hands and knees and switch sides. Right hand, right knee, stay on the ground. Stack your hips, straighten your left leg, and bring that left arm up and over. Reach to the other side of the room. Stay here or lift that top leg. Reach towards the opposite sides of the room, really reach. Stay here or bend that top leg, reach back, kick into your hand. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me. And release. You guys doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's, you guys wanna do some standing poses next? You gonna do some trees?
Sure.
You guys sweating?
What time
You
is
asked
it?
if we were gonna
Check
sweat.
the time.
12:34.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So let's stand. If you need to be near a wall for tree, I need a wall sometimes.
Just in case.
So first we're gonna start on our left leg. So first just go up onto your right toes. Imagine roots going down from your left foot into the ground, like you are a tree, okay? If this feels good, stay here. If you can just bring your foot to your calf, that's great. You just don't want to rest it on our knee.
Okay.
So calf, or bring it up to the inside of your thigh as high as you can. Beautiful trees. Now it's easiest for me to focus on a spot on the ground and then lift your arms up. Look at those beautiful trees. Amazing, yay. If you want to bring your hands into prayer, or if you're feeling really steady, bring them to prayer behind your back. Yeah, oh my gosh, look at you go. Beautiful. Okay, and whenever you're ready, gently release. All right, same thing other side. So start with just your left toes up, walk it down, you know what I mean. Imagine roots growing from your right foot. And if this feels good, stay here. If this is as far as you get, that's fine too. You want to bypass the knee. So as long as it's not on your knee, you are good. And you want to try to extend your knee. My knee always wants to go forward, so make sure it's out to the side. Whenever you're ready, lift your arms. Bring your hands into prayer, or bring them into prayer behind your back. We are so balanced, you guys. Look at us. Yes. Okay. Yay, trees.
Yay.
Okay, we're gonna go into a wide-legged fold. So as wide as is comfortable. If you want to go like hands width apart, go for it. If you want to go here, it's completely up to your comfort zone. Perfect, perfect. We're gonna put our hands on our hips. We're gonna hinge at the waist and just fold forward. Put your hands on the floor, and we're just gonna walk them over to the right, towards your right foot. And breathe into the stretch. Come back to center, lift, look up, and then as you fold, walk them over to the other side. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start saying the other side instead of left or right. That makes more sense, yes. Breathe into the stretch. Come back to center. And we are going to shift our feet. So keeping in the same position, we're just going to shift our feet to the right so we can go into triangle. So angle this foot that way. And just like we were for warrior one, yes, very good. Now Right hand inside your right foot. Lift your left arm and pull those shoulders like you're against a flat wall. Just make sure your arm's going straight up, not too far back, not too far forward, just right. Beautiful. Stay here. Or if you're feeling adventurous, step onto that right foot and put your right hand a little bit. No? Okay. Okay. We're staying in triangle. We're
We
coming
did a lot
back.
of other things.
No, we're just shifting gears to the other side. Nope. All right. Left on the other side. Left hand inside of right left foot. Oh my gosh. Right arm up. Imagine you're against a flat wall. Not going into half moon pose. Well, I'm going to since I did it on the other side.
There you go.
Okay.
We like symmetry.
I'll feel uneven if I don't. Okay. Come back to the middle. Beautiful. You guys are doing so good. You guys want to do a little bit of crow prep? You don't have to go into crow.
What is that?
Well, okay, so I shall demonstrate. So first, we go into a squat, right? And from the squat, we fold forward. So if your heels aren't on the ground yet and you're like this, that is okay. Oh, look at you, yeah. But the goal is heels on the ground, your shoulders are inside your knees, and you are just folding forward. Beautiful. And if this feels comfortable, and if you feel like your knees are nicely fitting into your armpits, then you can bend your arms a little bit and see how it feels to just put a little bit of weight forward. Yeah. And if that's starting to feel really good, you really want to bring your knees in and push your arms out into your knees and gently put up
Do
your
it,
crow.
Elliot.
Yeah.
But I'm leaning forward. I'm doing, yeah.
And you guys are
Right,
doing the
fall on
prep.
my face.
Yeah, so we can have some crow workshops and work toward it. You will not fall on your face, just work on this piece, the folding forward and the squat. That's like the most important part of the prep. And you guys are crushing it. Yes. Okay, all right. That was fun. You guys did good. We're gonna lay on our backs now. Okay. This is where it gets really tricky with my words. So we are going to keep our right leg bent and straighten our left leg. We're going to shift our hips over to the right, and we are going to put our left hand on our right knee and pull it over to the left. And keep your right foot on the other side of your knee. So hook it behind your left knee. Very good. Now you want to aim to work your right shoulder towards the ground and your right knee towards the ground, and look over to the right with your right arm extended. Beautiful.
Oh, that was a nice crack.
Yes. We love a good crack.
We're so mature.
I know. Okay, release, come back to center. We're going to shift our hips over to the left. Straighten that right leg, right hand, left knee, and pull it over. Okay, we're going to look over to our left and bring that left shoulder towards the floor and your right knee towards the floor. It's okay if they don't connect. We don't want too big of a crack. It's just a little crack.
You guys smell the combination of like food and Andres'
Yes.
burning stuff?
Yes.
That's weird.
Okay, come back to center. Very good. Keep your knees bent and bring your hips in, or your ankles, heels in towards your butt. Okay, we're gonna walk our shoulders in just a little bit, like tuck them underneath your body. Very good. And you're gonna push your hands into the ground and lift your hips up. Now, if you can grasp your hands underneath you, go for it.
Like on our ankles?
Like holding your hands underneath your back while you lift your pelvis. If that doesn't feel good to you, just keep your hands pushing into the ground. Like this. Lift your hips a little bit higher. And release. We're gonna do that 2 more times. So if you, whatever feels more comfortable for your hands, you can keep them pushed into the ground and lift up, push, push a little bit higher, and release. One more time, push up, this time go a little bit higher. And release. We're gonna go into happy baby. So keep your legs bent and bring your knees in towards your body. And you're gonna reach in between your knees and grab the outsides of your feet. Very good. And now pull your knees towards the ground. And just rock back and forth. Oh my God. Yes, this is literally my favorite yoga pose. It just feels so good and silly and happy, and it feels really good on your back, and you get the best bilateral movement. Very good. Okay. And when you're ready, release. And we will. Yeah, I guess it's time for Shavasana. So lay back, straighten your legs. You can keep your arms by your side as you straighten your legs. And I want you to float back to that happy place or that safe space that you came up with. And just breathe. Whenever you're ready, start wiggling your fingers and toes. Bring some awareness back into your body. Slowly bend your knees. Bring your right arm up next to your head. And whenever you're ready, roll onto your right side. And slowly make your way back up to seat. Very good. We're going to bring back our paper now. And you guys, if you feel comfortable sharing what your negative belief or core fear was, feel free. But if you don't feel comfortable, at least check in with what the activation was and if that's changed.
I scribbled it out, so I don't remember exactly. But I had something along the lines of I have to take care of others in order to be worthy. And I had put it at a 7, but it's definitely feeling more like a 3 or 4.
That's good. Good movement. Thank you for sharing. Do you want to share, Elaine?
Mine was just like feeling the financial stress and like just feeling like unwise financially, not doing the things I need to for the future, things like that. But I think every time I think about finances, like I get a pit in my stomach, like just like that nervousness, and so it's very activating for me every day. So, but yeah, I think I feel like I got it down to 5 and I just remind myself to trust and just know that like I can only do one step at a time of like, instead of like changing everything all at once, but like pick one thing and change it.
Yeah.
So,
Huge. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
What did your activation level change at all throughout the process?
yeah, I was at an 8. I feel like I'm down to like a 5 or 4 maybe even.
That's good. That's good
Yeah.
movement. Yes. And I love the awareness of that pit in your stomach and where you feel that physically. That's not a good place to feel things. It's very uncomfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was not being taken seriously, and it started at a 5 out of 10 to a 2 out of 10. And I think it comes from like I joke, and self-deprecating jokes, but they're fun, but then also a little bit of imposter syndrome with like starting yoga. And I've been doing yoga forever, but then teaching yoga, I don't know, it's just different. Like people aren't going to take me seriously. Do I take myself seriously? So my activation decreased.
I think you did a great job.
Thank you. Now let's look at our affirmation or validating or resiliency statement. So does anybody want to share what theirs was, what their level was at, and if that shifted?
Mine was trust. I think I said it earlier. So
Mine is you are loved. I probably would have rated it as a 4-ish. I would say it's a 5-ish. It's a hard one for me to get to a 6 or a 7.
Mine was authenticity, and 5 out of 7. There's room for. It's hard for me to always be like I'm a 7 out of 7. I'm like there's always room for growth. Right? Yeah. Okay. I appreciate you guys being vulnerable and open to this process and for showing up and just sharing this space with me. We're gonna end with a light meditation. I know we've already been to our safe space a couple times. But let's really focus on our affirmations or resilient belief and just be in a comfortable seated position and really breathe into that area of activation. And inhaling the affirmative words and exhaling that tension. And make sure you're breathing in through your nose into your belly. I like to imagine that I'm inhaling like sparkly, cleansing air and exhaling like smoke. And with each inhale and exhale, the smoke gets lighter and lighter.
I feel like we're in Europe right now. Is that our safe place?
He's a French composer.
This is our happy place.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Amelie?
Yes.
He's the composer who does the music for Amelie. Jan Tiersen, I'm obsessed with him. It's great. Plays a lot of, what's that instrument? The accordion, yeah, like not a harmonica, but like the piano harmonica. Okay, so now last couple deep breaths, we're just gonna gently tap it in. And thank you guys again for being a part of this practice. Whenever you're ready, bring your hands to heart and prayer. Namaste. Or namaskar.
We love you, Wendy.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah, it
you.
was wonderful.
Feedback. I know it's still like a work in progress, and I planned for more people, so it was supposed to go a little longer with the reflections and stuff. But what did you like? What didn't you like? Obviously, I don't know my left and rights. I had that epiphany
No, I
of
don't
like,
even-
say the other
that
side.
doesn't even bother me.
I have a hard time with it too, so I'm just like always checking. I think my only thought was at the beginning, like giving maybe a little bit more time and a little bit more cues for how to sink into these a little bit more, to like really be able to feel it a little bit. But I really enjoyed it, and I think that like one, I take you seriously, and also I love that you're Wendy during it, right? Like that's
Right, agree.
That's what makes it good. Like it's both,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, that's really helpful feedback. Thank you.
Yeah. Be yourself, yeah, for sure.
Don't know
It's
how
what we love.
Anything else?
Yeah. No, I thought it was good. There were definitely times where I was like, "Oh, I can feel that burn of like
Yeah,
in my legs," but yet it wasn't like too much to where like I got hot,
Mhm.
a little
Uh-huh.
sweaty, but it wasn't too much to where I felt like I couldn't like keep up.
Yeah. And I like the options, right? Of like
Yeah.
if you're feeling comfortable, then you can try this, and if not,
Yeah.
you can stay. And that's
Yeah.
nice, like for people that want to extend
For us
themselves a
beginners.
little bit more. Yeah. And it was fun to try some things that
Right,
I
yes,
maybe
yeah.
wouldn't have tried if you hadn't suggested it.
You guys
Yeah.
crushed it. You guys are my favorite little yogis. Okay, well, I release you off to, hopefully you guys got to have lunch today. Thank you for
Not
coming.
yet. I'm going to. I'm
lunch
gonna be
hour.
during. I have a meeting with at 1. What time is it?
12:54.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
giving you
good.
guys
I
a
have
couple
time
minutes
to
to spare.
Get my
Yes.
food and find me.
There you go.
Yay.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
Wendy.
guys. Have a good rest of your day. And I will see you guys later.
Are you? Do you have stuff this afternoon? Or are you done?
I'm done for the day. Yeah.
Oh,
Yay.
happy birthday!
Thank you. Yay.
Happy
I
birthday.
know. Did you guys see my
Saturday?
video of Cece this morning? Because she's been saying, "Are you
Oh, I did see the
boring?"
other-
Because she can't say
I saw
boring.
that
She'll
the
be
other
like,
day.
"You're boring." Like, girl, I am many things.
Boring
That is
is
not one of
boring.
them. She's like, because I'll be like, "It's my birthday." She's like, "Oh, were you boring?" I said, "No, I was born." She's like, "You're boring."
Nothing like a child to humble you.
She's like, "I was boring." I was like, "Oh, definitely not."